Hello dear students, I hope you all are fine today. So let us start with our next lesson, and that is the chemical effects of electric current. So as the name suggests, we are going to see when we pass the electric current, what will be the chemical effects of it, of the electric current. So to understand this concept, let us start with the basic what you already know. So we know about the conductors and insulators, right? So the conductors, the substances which allow the electricity to pass through them are called as the conductors. Okay, and we know various metals like silver, gold, copper, even steel and seawater, they all are the electrical conductors, right? And the next one are the insulators. Now what are insulators? Of course, the substances which do not allow the electric current to pass through them are called as the insulators. So the examples are plastic, rubber, even wood or glass, diamond. You can wood, okay, that must be a dry wood. Okay, if the wood gets wet, then of course it has a water, then it will carry the current and you may get a shock. You must have observed it or experienced it. So these are the conductors and the insulators. Okay, the basic concepts which you already know and you have learned. Now if we want to see whether the given material, is it a conductor or is it an insulator, so how will we come to know, whether that is carrying a current or that is not carrying a current? So for that we will have we can use a tester. It is a device which is used to determine whether the substance is a good conductor of electricity or it is a bad conductor of electricity, or whether it is a conductor or it is an insulator. So we can see that by using a tester. Okay, now we'll use a conduction tester, and we can make the conduction tester by various ways. So one of the ways is conduction tester using a torch bulb. So we will take a bulb which is there in the torch. Okay, so that not a big bulb, the torch bulb which is smaller in size and it needs a less current. So that we are going to use. Now what we will do, and we'll take a cell, of course, because electricity, to pass electricity we need a source of electricity, and that is the cell. Okay, a dry cell. So we'll take a dry cell and we will just take two wires which we are going to connect to two terminals of the cell. Now one wire which is connected to one terminal of cell will go to the one terminal of the bulb. The bulb also has two terminals, so the one wire will connect a terminal of a cell to the terminal of the bulb. Okay, now the second wire, as you can show in the diagram over here, the second wire which comes from the another end of the cell, now that wire it will be open. Okay, and also one wire which we are going to connect to the other end of the bulb, and those will be free, they will not be connected to each other. Why? Because in there, or both of those wires, we are going to connect to a material which we want to see whether it is a conductor or an insulator. So you can see here a nail is used. So whatever material we are using, you can fix it in that gap which is present in the two terminal in the two wire between the two wires. So those two wires we are going to connect to the material which we want to test whether it is a conductor or insulator, and then we'll connect it. If the bulb glows, then yes, that material is a conductor, or if the bulb doesn't glow, then the material is an insulator, because we know for conduction of electricity the path must be completed. Now if suppose that nail, if it is a conductor, then only it will complete the path for the current to flow. If that is not a conductor, that material, if that is insulator, it will not allow the current to pass from this end of wire to the other end of wire. So this is how we can see, or we can test whether the given material is a conductor or not. If the bulb glows, it's a conductor. If the bulb doesn't glow, then it is an insulator. Then we can make the conduction tester by using LED. Now sometimes what happens, sometimes the current, any material, if it is carrying a current, or the current itself, it is very weak, the current is so weak, that means very less amount of current flows, so that the bulb doesn't glow, because bulb needs a bit more amount of current. But if the current which is flowing, if it is low, it is not that high, then we will use LED, because LED can glow even if the current is weak. Okay, so if we want to test, if the, now sometimes what happens, the conductor, the material is a conductor but the bulb will not glow, then what we will think, कि दिस इज़ नॉट अ कंडक्टर, बट जबकि वो बल्ब को ज़्यादा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी लग रही है, द करंट नीडेड बाय दैट इज मोर, सो वी कैन यूज एलईडी विच कैन डिटेक्ट इवन वीक करंट, राइट? सो सेम अरेंजमेंट, just in place of bulb we are going to use the LED. If the LED glows, okay, by keeping the conductor in between, if the LED glows, then that is the conductor, or else it is an insulator. This is the second conduction tester. Then is a third conduction tester, that is the magnetic compass. मैग्नेटिक कंपास पता होगा, उसमें निडल होती है विच ऑलवेज पॉइंट्स इन नॉर्थ एंड साउथ डायरेक्शन, राइट? इन एनी केस इट विल बी in north and south direction. Now this you have learnt in the previous standard that when the current flows or when the electricity flows near like near to the or around to the nearby to the magnetic compass, it deflects, right? This you have learned. तो क्या होता है, हमने क्या रखना है, like we have made a circuit, वायर्स वगैरह है, वी हैव जस्ट completed the circuit and मटेरियल भी लगा दिया है टू टेस्ट वेदर इट्स अ कंडक्टर और इंसुलेटर. नाउ व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, इंस्टेड ऑफ यूजिंग बल्ब और एलईडी, व्हाट वील डू, एक मैग्नेटिक कंपास लेना है और वो उस वायर के एकदम क्लोज रख देना है. आइदर यू कैन रैप इट अराउंड और उसको बस वो जो कंपास है उसको बस वायर के साइड में, सर्किट के साइड में रख देना है. इफ़ the current, if the of course if the material which we have connected in between, if of course that is a conductor, तो path will be completed, the circuit will be completed and hence the current will flow. If the current is flowing through the circuit, तो magnetic needle deflect होगी. और अगर वो जो बीच में अपने लगाया है, if that is insulator, तो of course that is not completing the path, वो जो material बीच में रखा है ये end and this end of the wire, so that is not actually connected because this is not conducting the electricity, the material which you have kept in between. I hope you are getting this. So in that case the magnetic needle will not, magnetic compass will not move. Okay, the needle in that compass will not move. So in this way we can use a magnetic compass. And yes, the advantage of magnetic compass is that कि it can detect even a very weak current. एकदम weak current भी हो ना तो भी it can detect that current. That is the advantage of magnetic compass. So this is how we can make the conduction tester by using either the bulb or LED or magnetic compass. Okay, now this is it. We have come to know whether the material is a conductor or not conductor, or bad conductor, good conductor or bad conductor, or is it a conductor or insulator we can say. So this is how we come to know that copper, steel, iron, aluminium, इसके कोई भी मटेरियल बीच में आप रखो, जहाँ पे वुड रखा है वहाँ पे अगर आप रखोगे तो ऑफ कोर्स यू विल कंक्लूड दैट दोज आर द कंडक्टर्स. लेकिन अगर हम वुड, प्लास्टिक, रबर, ग्लास ऐसे कुछ रख दे, इवन क्लोथ रख दे, तो यू वुड कंक्लूड दैट those all are the insulator, because in these cases the bulb will not glow, the circuit will not be completed. So this is how we find out. Now even the liquids conduct electricity, even the some of the liquids they conduct electricity. Now if I say that salt, common salt which we eat at our home, that also is a conductor. Okay, तो उसके बाद तो ऐसा नहीं है कि यू विल जस्ट पुट द सॉल्ट जो सॉलिड स्टेट में है, सॉलिड को रख दिया और जस्ट यू पुट द वायर इन दैट एंड यू पास द करंट और द बल्ब विल ग्लो. नो, then it will not glow. But we are discussing about the electrical conductivity of liquid, and this is how actually this is the main topic which you want to learn in this lesson, that even liquids can conduct electricity, but not all the liquids, so same way we can define some liquids which they are good conductors of electricity, so they are called electrolytes. What are they called? As the electrolytes, the liquids. Okay, like for solid we use the term conductors and insulators, so liquid के लिए कुछ अलग term use करेंगे so that वो mix नहीं होंगे. तो the liquids which conduct electricity, they are called as the electrolytes, or the liquids which do not conduct electricity through them, they are called as the non-electrolytes. Okay, now you see हमने salt लिया है, salt को हमने of course because we are talking about the conductivity of liquid, तो salt को liquid form में लाना है. How will bring it? either we can fuse the salt, fuse means we can melt the salt, right? So it will be in liquid state, or we can just put the salt in water, dissolve the salt in water and use that water, right? तो हमको सेटअप क्या करना है, आपने देखा होगा ये दो रॉड्स दिए हैं इन द फर्स्ट टू फिगर्स विच आर सिमिलर, इन्वेस्ट एक साइड में बल्ब ग्लो हो रहा है, एक साइड में नहीं हो रहा है। तो हमने क्या लेना है, दो मेटल के रॉड्स लेने हैं, जस्ट डिप इट इन द सोल्यूशन। सोल्यूशन कौन सा लेना है, वी विल टेक डिफरेंट सॉल्यूशंस, लाइक फर्स्ट वी विल टेक अ सिंपल टैप वाटर, देन विल टेक अ सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन, फिर शुगर का सॉल्यूशन ले लो विच इज शुगर डिजॉल्व इन वाटर, देन यू कैन टेक हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड, फिर यू कैन टेक सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एंड यू सी वेरियस एग्जाम्पल्स, केरोसिन, स्पिरिट है, डिस्टिल वाटर लो। डिस्टिल वाटर मतलब एकदम प्योर वाटर जो सीधा रेन से सीधा छत पे ना गिरे, डायरेक्टली वो अपने वेसल में गिरे, सो दैट काइंड ऑफ वाटर इज डिस्टिल वाटर। सो ऐसे वेरियस लिक्विड्स वी कैन टेक एंड वी कैन जस्ट टेस्ट द कंडक्टिविटी थ्रू देम। नाउ दिस इज सो ऑब्वियस, हमने वो सर्किट कंप्लीट कर लिया है, दोनों रॉड्स है, वो दोनों वायर को कनेक्ट करके, एंड देन इन द सर्किट वी हैव टेकन अ सेल, ऑफ कोर्स वी नीड अ सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी अगर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास करनी है, एंड वी ऑल्सो नीड अ बल्ब और एन एलईडी और और द इलेक्ट्रिक कंपास, हमने देखा है विच आर इलेक्ट्रिक टेस्टर्स विच विल जस्ट टेल अस वेदर द सब्सटेंस इज इलेक्ट्रोलाइट और नॉट। तो हमको क्या करना है, लिक्विड में रॉड डिप कर दिए। नाउ यू सी, बाहर से सर्किट कंप्लीट है, लेकिन अंदर जहाँ पे रॉड हमने उस सॉल्यूशन के अंदर डिप किए हैं, तो वो रॉड्स एक दूसरे के कांटेक्ट में नहीं है, स्टिल द बल्ब इज ग्लोइंग इन द फर्स्ट फिगर। व्हाई? बिकॉज दैट लिक्विड इज एन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट, और इन सिंपल लैंग्वेज आई कैन से दैट इज अ कंडक्टर, it is conducting the electricity. So although वो दोनों rods are not in direct contact with each other, लेकिन वो rod से electricity जाएगी उस liquid में, and then from the liquid it will go to the other rod. When is it possible? If the liquid can conduct electricity, then the bulb will glow. In the second case, अब देखो सेम सेटअप है, लेकिन द बल्ब इज नॉट ग्लोइंग, क्योंकि तब हमने डिफरेंट लिक्विड लिया है। द लिक्विड विच कैन नॉट कंडक्ट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, तो बल्ब ग्लो नहीं होगा। इंस्टीड ऑफ बल्ब ऑफ कोर्स वी कैन यूज एन एलईडी और इलेक्ट्रिक कंपास, ऑल्दो दैट लिक्विड इज कंडक्टिंग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, लेकिन वो इतना ज़्यादा करंट नहीं कैरी करता, सो वी कैन कंसिडर दैट इट इज़ अ वीक करंट एंड वी कैन यूज एलईडी। Then in the third, if you see molten sodium chloride, that is molten sodium chloride, that means sodium chloride salt, common salt लिया है, उसको melt किया है। Take that solid salt and just keep it on a burner and it will melt, and then you do the same setup and the bulb will glow. This shows, what does it show? That the sodium chloride, even if we melt it, even if we fuse it, that is called fused NaCl or molten NaCl, which is melted, so that also conducts the electricity. So how can we conclude, what can we conclude, which are electrolytes and which are non-electrolytes? So after doing this experiment we find that tap water, क्योंकि इसमें बहुत सारे सॉल्ट्स होते हैं इसीलिए, देन सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन, हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड, देन सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एक्सेट्रा, दिस ऑल आर वेरी गुड कंडक्टर्स. They are liquids but they are good conductors. Okay, so liquids can also be good conductors of electricity, or liquid also carry the current. इसीलिए तो पानी में हमको शॉक लगता है, because it can conduct electricity. अगर पानी में से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट नहीं होती तो हमें शॉक नहीं लगते थे. कभी कभी इन रेनी सीजन हमारी वॉल जो होती है वो इट गेट्स वेट एंड हैंस वी मे गेट शॉक समटाइम्स व्हेन वी टच द स्विच, राइट? So that is the reason, because water is a good conductor of electricity, even our body is a good conductor of electricity. तो वह सर्किट कंप्लीट होता है, that I'll let you know very shortly. But the liquids which are poor conductor of electricity are distilled water, sugar solution. Sugar doesn't conduct electricity. Kerosene, spirit, these all are the bad conductors, poor conductors, or we can say non-electrolyte, क्योंकि वो liquid है, तो we can use the term electrolyte and non-electrolyte. And that is it. We will just study few more interesting facts about the electrolytes and non-electrolytes. Till that time, you take care of yourself, stay safe, stay home. Goodbye.